and welcome to Paola's Kitchen. My name is Paola and you will be cooking with me this morning. We are getting ready for Thanksgiving. Just bear in mind we've been cooking all of this at the same time, so scenes might look very similar. Now our fresh bread dressing, still following Sam Sifton's recipes. If you haven't seen our last videos, we have 2 weeks ago we posted a video about the gravy and the cranberry sauce. Last week we posted a video about the turkey and how we brine the turkey, make the turkey stock, and roast the turkey. Unfortunately we couldn't tape the last part about eating the turkey, but just take my word for it, it was really good. The recipe you're going to see today and the recipe you can follow, chef's kiss, Sam Sifton, you outdone yourself. This recipe in particular, I did not know how it was going to taste because I would read the recipe and I couldn't taste it. Normally I can read a recipe and I can taste when I'm reading the ingredients, and the combination that he did with this particular recipe, I couldn't imagine it. But once I did it, once I tried it, oh my God, it's good. It is really good. So follow me, let's begin. For this recipe, we need 1 egg, 1 solitary egg, and this egg has a major role. This egg is gonna bond everything together when we cook it. So I'm gonna whisk the egg. I know it says beaten in the recipe, but I have nothing against this egg, so I just whisked it. Okay, and now we're gonna do the sage. I did 10 leaves of sage. You can do between 8 or 10, 12, whatever. I did 10, and I did a little tamalito. I cut the stems and I chopped it all. And now we're gonna move to the apples. Now the recipe asks for Granny Smith or Cortland. I used Fuji, like the, I don't know, those apples. They're really good. Actually, my father-in-law recommended them to me, and I tried them at their house, and ooh, delicious. So we're gonna cut this in squares. Sorry, I went somewhere else. And you're gonna cut 2 apples in squares, and if you see there's some hot sauce, we're gonna use a hot sauce. I think this is Red Devil, and I like the vinegary taste that it has. I didn't use much because I wanted my children to eat it, but just so you know. Now we need 1/2 cup of parsley, chopped, and we're gonna move to the bread. This is freshly baked Italian bread from my grocery store from HEB, and I just tore it down with my fingers. Not much was needed, no science here. Now in a pan, I added 5 tablespoons of butter, unsalted, and I melted them, and I then started simmering 2 stalks of celery and 1 onion, chopped, and then I added the herbs, which are the sage and two sprigs of thyme and the parsley. Now the parsley I shouldn't have added right now. That had to be added when it was all cooked, but well, oops. And the egg and the hot sauce and salt and pepper, and then I moved everything into a bowl, and that's where I added my turkey stock. It was 1 cup of turkey stock. I tasted it just to see if it needed more salt and pepper, and it did. Mix it all up. And that's when now we move to a baking pan. I buttered that baking pan with 1 1/2 tablespoons of butter, and poured everything in and put it into the oven at 350 for 30 minutes or until it's like kind of crispy on top, and that's it. It's very easy to make and it's delicious. It is delicious. Well, when we taped the closing for all of our videos, we did it on the same take, and everything's blurry. The gravy, the cranberry sauce, the turkey, the fresh bread dressing, everything is blurry. Just take my word for it, the fresh bread dressing was moist. It was really good. It was very delicious. Our friends really liked it, and we are learning from this experience of taping everything the same day. I am eternally sorry that this first 3 videos were very scattered, you might say, but it's coming from the heart, and I hope that you follow the recipes and that you enjoy them. So thank you so much for being part of Paola's Kitchen and for being part of our journey. I'll see you next week.